we gonna have music trouble tonight? I don't see it loading. What else can I do for music if that one's out? I can do stream beats. That's all I can do, I think, is stream beats. And I assume all of my stuff's working. Yeah, okay, so they're down today. They're not running. I don't know why. And I don't think they have very good music that I want to listen to tonight, so we'll have to go without music. Oh, that's weird. Some internet's running and some isn't. Alright, let's try another way. I've got a Spotify link. Does that even work? And is it still copyright free? Or not? These aren't saying they're copyright free anymore. I don't see any notice here that I can listen to them. Does Hairsellr have a site up anymore? No, I don't want that. I just want Hairsellr. I don't know if he has a website anymore. He used to have a website. No, he doesn't have a website anymore either. He must have quit. Let's try this. Nope. Oh, here it is. Senpai. I remember he had another thing called Senpai. Nope, Senpai's gone too. Wow. Everybody's gone tonight. Okay, well then we won't have any music today. Because I can't put this on without knowing that it's available for me or not. I wonder why he quit. Got an FX, but that won't work very good, and I haven't tried any of these other people. NCS requires something else to be able to use. Alright, well that settles that. We'll have no music tonight. It is what it is. We'll just go without music. I hate doing that. I like having music to build to, but if you can't have it, you can't have it. Alright, let's see if anybody's in the chat. Nobody's here yet, so we gotta get this thing promoted. Alright, that's our next step. I can't help you right now. I'm in the middle of trying to work, so I'll look at that later if it's still up and I can look at it. I will try in a few minutes and see. I'll have to make a notice to people that there's not going to be any music. I'll have to look at that later too. Alright, he needs a reaction to that, and I need to look at it. But I can't do that now. I have to look at this and do this. I'm going to have to find a new music service because I can't have services that keep dying on me. They've got to be reliable and they've got to be up when I need it. I cannot ever have where I don't have music when I need it. It don't work that way. Okay, so we're live. Let's check all of our business in this. Overlay is up. And now let's go to playing. Okay, and make sure that we're working. And everything is looking good. Okay, so let's do our intro. I don't think there's anything I forgot. I hope there isn't anything I forgot. I should turn on the heater. It's a little chilly. So now what I have to do is find a new group. Because the hair color is down. The other one is that's going to take it. Just do what we can do. We are where we are. It is how it is. Whatever else. All right, let's do our announcements. I think we're down. Nighttime already. 20 minutes just getting everything set up. Well, hello there and welcome to Philosophy SMP. We've got a building project. We're going to get right on it. We're running a little late on the stream and we have no music tonight. None at all. Apparently both Harris Heller and my normal, shoot. Can't remember the name of the site right now, but neither of them, Slip.stream, they aren't up today. So don't have any other free services. I don't have any other free streaming music. So we're stuck with what we've got. You might notice things are going to look a little different around here. But let's jump into some building and see how far we get today. That's the wrong button. There we go. All right, out this door. Okay, so let's see where we left off. I've got to see what we're up to today, and we will do one check and make sure that we are all up and running properly. Everything appears to be good. Oh, we need to get into the play screen. I didn't give you guys your intro. Okay, we'll redo the intro again. That was because I was AFK for a few minutes. Do it again, Sam. Well, hello and welcome to Philosophy SMP. Today we are going to complete the structure that I'm standing on. Some of you have already given some guesses as to what it is. This is the second time I'm doing the intro, so if you're hearing this twice because you watched the beginning of the stream, I apologize. I didn't realize I was in the chat room. Good thing I double-checked everything. So today we're going to try and finish the structure and get this thing built out. That's the plan, but we don't have any music because Harris Heller's Stream Beats appears to be gone, and Slipstream appears to be gone as well, so I don't have any streaming music services to use at the moment. We'll make the best of it. Let's get building. Okay. You might notice that things look a little different around here. I'm trying to reflect how cold it is where I am. Okay, so I think today what we're doing is we're going to be building. I think we've got all of this done down here. We fixed it all out. We still have to work on the floor. That's going to come later. Actually, let's do the floor now. I feel like doing a floor. Let's do the floor now. Let's see what we got for our bricks. We've got a bunch of cracked stone bricks, so we'll grab those bad boys. I think we've got some smooth stone bricks somewhere in here. Yes, we do. We can put up a couple of these things. And then what was my other texture that we're using? Regular stone? Regular stone. So, and I think I have some regular stone as well. I do not. I have andesite. I heard a noise. Yeah, I gotta get some materials going for a friend. He needs to have himself some ink. I am doing very good, Sir Modgen, and I was just thinking about you. I do need to get you some ink. I didn't get the ink done yet. I haven't really been on this much. I've been kind of busy doing a few other things, so I haven't been very reliably on the server, but that's going to change. I'm going to get into it, and we're going to get a squid farm going. If you still need the ink, let me know. That is the plan. We can do the outside edges, but let's just go ahead and grab, this is my silky. Let's grab my normal pick, and we're going to do a really quick bit of mining, grab us some cobble. So how are you doing today, Sir Majin? Did you notice my my graphics around the base changed a little bit? I updated the texture pack to be more appropriate with the kind of weather we're currently having. Alright, somewhere down here I think I was working. We don't need very many stacks. Let's finish this floor out by getting this done really quick. So I take it you would still like to have that ink. So it's definitely on my to-do list. I'll try to get on it. Maybe I'll even get on it tonight. I'm curious about making an ink farm. Looks like we didn't complete the passage next to me. I don't know why. You've been busy with something else too. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, the leaves are white and match the snow, yeah. I had to put on a winter pack because we've been having we were at about 12 degrees over here where I live. And now we're at about 20 degrees and we have freezing rain. So it's been a party for sure. Okay, we got enough here to finish that floor, at least get a good dent of it done. We'll need the silky for the floor so we don't have to recook any of our materials. I don't think I left anything in the furnaces around here. But let's go run downstairs and check. I have been getting into AI generated art, so I'm making a lot of images and stuff for like things that I would build in Minecraft, and ideas developing, but I haven't got very far with it yet. But I have an idea developing for something that I might be doing here pretty soon. Kind of as a wait and see situation at the moment, but that's what I'm doing. Let's grab the last of this cobble. We can cook it upstairs. I don't think we've got anything else here we need. Let's deposit this iron for later. It's probably nighttime, so we'll cook up this cobble, and while the cobble's cooking, we'll lay our floor in. Yeah, if you're curious about what I'm doing, I don't know if you're on my Discord or not, but I have pictures posted in referencing, but I'll put a really quick link here on the screen for you to my profile. If you don't want to join my Discord, you can, if you're not a member there and don't want to join up, you can take a look at my profile over at Night Cafe. But I've recently come to understand some things about Night Cafe that are kind of troubling. I really love the community there. It's a really nice and vibrant community. And I love the little challenges and stuff. I've been really enjoying my time over there. But I've learned some stuff about the people that are in charge of that site that is kind of disappointing. So I might not be able to stick around with them for much longer. I don't know. We'll see how things go. Okay, we got enough regular stone here to do what we need to do. We can put this over here and get going on that, and we can lay out ourselves a floor. Okay, I'll give you that link here right now. Give me 1 second to get in here. I should be able to get to it pretty quickly. So if you're curious about the kind of stuff I'm creating in Night Cafe, you can see. And you don't have to join anywhere. I think the profile is available for you to just look at. I don't know why, but I'm finding it very enjoyable to do this AI image type stuff. I'm finding a lot of enjoyment in it. And I do not know why and what in it is speaking to me, but it's like I can draw all the things that I see in my head, you know. Although I don't exactly get what I have in my head, but I get closer to what I have in my head doing that than I would if I tried to draw it, you know. There's that link if you want to check out my profile. That's one of the inspirations, but what I'm trying to get it to do, what I'm trying to train it on or trying to get it to learn, once I get it to build organically around a treehouse, I can try to get it to build organically around terrain. So let me take you out here and show you something. So you see how out here we have this fairly rigid looking structure. I'll post another link for you on my chat there. Give me 1 second to do this because I can't explain myself very well without it. I put it into my now watching. I want to give you a link to one of the two. There's 2 videos. They're both in my showing directory. What I want to do is I want to build more like this. So I'll give you one of the examples. Let's see. I think this example is closest to what I can do, and it's closer to what I'm trying to accomplish here. So let's do a copy message link. Okay, we'll try that. Turn that off. Turn that off. We don't want to run any extra stuff. So if you get a chance, I don't know if that link's going to work. Oh, that's not it. Sorry, ignore that. Let me delete that. That's not what I want. Okay, I need to do this differently. How do I delete you? Give me a minute. I can't access any of the controls for my link. It won't let me get rid of it. Yeah, it's not letting me get... I don't have any buttons. I don't have any controls at all. Just ignore that link. I can't delete it. It won't let me. I don't know why. Not the right link. Let's get you the right... Come on now. Don't give me an attitude. Just give me the link. Alright, this is the one. Ignore those last two. There you go. That'll be a direct link to it. Why can't I delete my own message? I'm on my thing. I'm on my little stream, and I cannot delete my own stuff. I don't understand. I have no controls, nothing at all, no buttons on my stuff at all here. It's weird. Anyway, that's what I want to build. That last link that I sent you at YouTube, that's what I want to build. So, and that's what I'm trying to train the AI to do. I want to build an irregular house. I don't want to build something that's structural like what we currently are seeing right now. Why is this not caught up? Hold on, man. I want to get this caught up to where we are right now. I want to see that it's running. Okay, good. So yeah, I want to get away from the rigidity. I want to be more flowing in my design because this rigidity leads to me creating large, open, empty spaces, and I'm kind of tired of it, and I want to do better. I want to be a better builder. And I think learning to be a little more organic and flowing is the key for me. So that's my aspiration. I'm training it with the tree houses because, yes, I would like to build a cool tree house someday, but my main point is to try to get the AI to learn how to build a house without being all rigidly structured. I want to build like you see in that video. If that makes any sense, let me know. I hope it makes sense. I'm trying to make sense. It's not easy. Not easy making sense. Oh, interesting. So this is like a full block here, this little snow that they added here to this. Or maybe that's a moss carpet. Okay, that's what that is. Interesting. Let's get rid of that. I just want around the edges. I'm going to be putting these little cracked stone. Plan here is, I don't want that much there. I plan here is to create this kind of an effect of like from the edges, it's kind of worn and it's kind of cracked. And as we come in, it's going to be more of a bare floor. I think that's kind of the plan. I think that's what I'm going for. My dad ventured out to get some groceries. Was a little worried because, you know, the weather over here, we got like frozen stuff on the ground right now. It's not pretty. Not even a little. So, what is your current project, Sir Marin? If you're, or is it Majin or Marin if you're still there? Marin. I think it's pronounced Marin. Hello, Black Belt. Welcome to the stream. How is thou doing? Nice to see you, man. I bet this new year is looking pretty freaking amazing right now for you. I hope so. The links that I shared there, Black Belt, are to show Sir Marin the kind of build that I would like to get to start doing. If you're curious, you can see, and there's also a link there to my Night Cafe profile, which you probably already had access to. I think you are part of my Discord. So you can see the AI images I'm generating if you're curious. And as I was telling Sir Marin, I'm trying to teach the AI how to build organically around. And I think I've got it figured out where it's building organically around the trees now. So the next step is to get to build organically around the terrain so that I can see and get some references for these non-organic kind of non-rigid structures. And once I can see how that's done in a reference image or two, I have other videos that I can watch. Perhaps the plan is I'll be able to learn how to do that myself. I'd like to be able to learn how to design less rigidly, less structurally sound, and stop worrying about supports and stuff, and be more open and flowing and less rigid in my design, more organic. I think that's the word that I want to use for it. So that's what we're trying to do. And I'm really enjoying making AI images. It's like the best thing ever right now. I'm just really enjoying it, but I've been spending too much time doing that. I need to get back onto the server and get to work. So we're here today in an effort to rectify that little problem. Okay, now let's see about sprinkling in some of this smooth stone. And then we need to get an aerial view and see how we look. So how are you doing today, Black Belt? No, there's no music today. Harris Heller is down, and Slipstream is down. I have no free, royalty-free, copyright-free music that I can play during the stream right at the moment. Sorry about that. Yes, we have snow. We have 2 inches, 2 to 3 inches, depending on where it's drifted. I would say we maybe got 2.5, 2 inches. Maybe we got 3, but I don't think it was much more than that. But it was a powdery snow, kind of like what you would ski on. I imagine it's what you would ski on, not the kind you can build a snowball with. And it was immediately frozen over the top because the temperature dropped. So now it's just like a frozen chunk. I don't know how to describe it any better than that. It comes up like a ice block, but it's not an ice block. It's a snow block. In Minecraft, I'm making a harbor and medieval. Oh, I have got to see that, Sir Marin. Send me a link if you got a video or whatever. Put it in the building. Give us some screenshots in the building on my Discord if you're a part of it and you want to join and do that, or maybe post it over on Aries. I'd like to see what you're building, man. That sounds cool. You have been wedding planning, yeah, I know. That's going to take you a while. That's a big process. And I'm making a website for my study. Oh, okay. So your school, like a college, like an assignment in college, you got to build a website. You didn't get snow where you are. Are you cold over there, Black Belt? NCS is copyright-free music channel. All right, well, let's go take a peek. Let me get myself out of here. I will go look. I think I know about NCS, and we can take a look at our floor on our way back out, and then we'll start it on the walls. I'd like to get the walls up today. Then I got to figure out how to cut these videos, these streams up, and put them into my long play that I'm still working on. I've been working on forever. I am just having the heck of a time getting work done. I am so far behind, I don't even know if I'll ever catch up. And, you know, you got to have fun, too. You can't just work all the time. You got to have fun, but if you don't produce content, then you're going to die as a creator. So I'm trying not to let it bug me, because I don't unsubscribe from people if they don't put up videos. I stay with them. I'm still subscribed to B-Dubs, even though he's not doing his building series for a while that I've been wanting to see more videos of. I don't unsubscribe from people just because they aren't putting out content, but they seem to unsubscribe from me because I'm not, so I've got to fix that. But I can't really do much about it right now because I got all this other stuff I'm dealing with. So just make the best of what I got. That's what I can do. 32 degrees. Ooh, you're about snow. That's perfect temperature for snow, Black Belt. I hope you do get some snow if you want it. If you don't want snow, I hope you don't get any. But I hope you get some if you want it, because that would be, yeah, the perfect temperature. You should be getting some snow. I know a lot of people are getting affected by this winter storm that blew in, but I don't know how far it goes across the country. NCS, copyright, free, and music. I don't remember having an account with them or not. Music allow limitations, accept all cookies. Da, 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 da. Copyright free. Let's press. But now where's the music? This is all about. I need the actual site for the music. Where do I go? I need the site and I need to see it that it says that I can listen to it without any kind of problem. And I don't see anything. All I see is an about page. I've got Spotify. I do have things working for Spotify. Let's see. Here's a Spotify link, but I have to verify because I can't play until I know that I'm legal. The best NCS songs that are copyright free and safe music for gaming, live streaming, and studying. Official playlist from No Copyright Sounds covered. Okay. I am hesitantly going to put this on. I do not know. I have a little thing on here that sometimes hiccups because I don't like their little ads on the free plan that they do. And that might get me in trouble too because they want to give me all their ads and I don't want the ads. But I'm going to go ahead and press play on this and let's see what we've got, okay? Give me a second here. Let's just, I guess, start at the top. Okay, well, we have a hiccup already. My stupid computer didn't. Every once in a while, my computer boots up, and I can right-click on the volume icon, and I can get the little equalizer. But this time, of course, because I'm trying to stream and do stuff, it doesn't have it. I didn't check before I started. So now I have got to go through this whole huge... I hate Windows 10. I could not hate Windows 10 if I tried harder. I couldn't hate it anymore. I just absolutely hate Windows 10. I loathe it with a passion that cannot be measured. It is the worst operating system of all time. But that's okay. I found a workaround. Let's just have that open. And now, try that. All right. I think that's a little loud. Let me see. Maybe a 6. Ooh, I like it. It's nice music. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying on the chat. I'll be back soon with streams. I'm looking forward to it, Black Belt. I've been looking for you guys' streams, but I haven't been on the ball as much as I wanted to be. I want snow, but I don't like to drive it. Gotcha. It's a YouTube channel. Well, I found their open Spotify playlist, but yes, they do have a YouTube channel. I'll try this one for now. And if they yell at me, all I have to do is just turn off the thingamabopper. That's really loud. I can't really, I feel like I can't talk over it. Let's try that. Let me know what you guys think, if that's going to work for you. Actually, that's a little loud there. Let's turn that down and turn the other one up. A little bit of adjustments necessary. All right, let me know how that's all working for you guys. Windows 11 is probably just as bad, Black Belt. That's why I haven't upgraded to it yet. But the main reason is I don't have a legal license or copyright. I don't have a legal ownership of it. I did legally get a copy from college from Windows 10. So I can legally run and use Windows 10, but I cannot legally run and use Windows 11 right now. Basically, I have to spend $200 or whatever it is to get it. Get Windows 11, and then on top of all of that, I've got to go to a pirate site. And I don't encourage anybody to do this, by the way, so let me be clear on that right now. But I go to a pirate site because I want to get a version of the operating system that turns off all the crap, all the bloatware that Windows comes with. So once I legally own the operating system, I can then do that. Unless I can find some kind of an add-on to some kind of program or way to alter the install that will automatically give me the version of Windows 11 without all the bloatware I want, I have to do it that way. I haven't done any research. I don't know what is available for Windows 11. Windows 10 didn't have anything. But there are versions of Windows 10 that don't have all the bloatware, and that's what I use. For example, I don't want forced updates. I don't want Windows to tell me when it's going to update stuff. I'm in charge of the updates, and I decide, and some of those updates actually mess things up, so I don't like to have them on. So I don't have automatic updates on Windows 10. That was one of the reasons why I resisted going to Windows 10 for such a long time. But I don't have any of that set up for Windows 11, and I don't feel that I can get it legally at the moment, so I'm not getting it. But when I can get it, I can register it. I have a legal license, and I can register it legally. I can then download the version that I want that has none of that garbage on it, and then use my legal license for it. But you have to be careful because you don't want to be giving away your license information to, you know, pirators or any of that stuff. There's a website called TeamOS. That's the one that I use typically to get what I want to get. But I don't know if they're still, you know, worth using. I don't know that they're still any good. I haven't checked them in a while, and they have a lot of restrictions on use of the site. You know, you're putting yourself in the water with a lot of sharks when you get into that stuff, so you got to be careful, you know. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not very good at swimming with sharks. They got a lot of teeth, and they're scarier than I am. Alright, I'm thinking, nah, maybe, well, yeah, let's do maybe right here. I gotta say, I like the music. Thank you for the little tip there, Sir Martin. I appreciate it. This is some pretty good music here. If they yell at me, I'll just take the video down. That's not a big deal. It's not gonna hurt me any. I'm only going to use the video part of it first for another purpose later anyway, so it's fine. Alright, let me know what you guys think of our floor so far. Now let's sprinkle in some of this smooth stone. I still haven't completely sold myself on using it. I want more of like a punctuation of it. I don't want like a lot being used. So I'm trying to be very careful how much of it I use. I'll definitely put on my Amazon wish list for anybody that wants to give me a belated Christmas present. I'll definitely put Windows 11 on there just because I'm curious to know if it's any better than what I've got. I mean, if it's better, it might be worth looking into. This is incredibly difficult. I think both Sir Marin and Black Belt, probably you guys both know what I'm talking about, but it's really hard to be kind of purposefully random here, isn't it? Alright, let's add this stuff. I think we're going to be having a nighttime attack here pretty soon. And I know Black Belt loves his no sleep challenge, but I don't. Great, I've got a silly thing on my screen I gotta get rid of. Give me a minute. I gotta check your guys' text too. Alright, so just last thing was Windows 11. Is everything still running and working good? Alright, looks like everything's running. We'll go no sleeper this time. I don't feel like climbing out of here to go get into my bed, and shouldn't be too many bad guys spawning down here. We'll see what happens. Intentional randomness. I think I've got a little too many up here, so let's make a rule. We won't have any by any cracked bricks. That'll help us have our randomness that we want. So we'll get rid of these here that are by cracked bricks. And we won't have any by any cracked bricks. So no smooth stone by or surrounded by cracked bricks will be our rule. And then we'll resprinkle and we'll check our other bit and see what we can accomplish here. That's a little tip for you guys in your building. You can create rules when you're doing your gradients. Like a certain block can't be near another block. And that helps give it more of a random appearance. So we'll go through and we'll get rid of this and we'll try and find some other spots to sprinkle. What I'm thinking is we should have two here. Not just the long way. We can put one here. But we don't want to have too much of this kind of design. We want to avoid that. So let's move this one over. Yes, it can be. I'm on day 2037 for random placement. I use my scroll wheel on my mouse. I could do that. I just kind of do it manually because my scroll wheel is messed up. I don't know if you knew that, Sir Martin, but I've actually been using a mouse that doesn't work very good. My scroll wheel wore out on it a long time ago, and so I don't have any real use on it right at the moment. I can use it a little bit. You might see me moving around down at the bottom there. I'm using the scroll wheel for that, but it's not good enough for me to do like multiple. I can't get it. It won't work. But I was just giving you a general tip on how to do your multiple placements. A little goes a long way. Sprinkle. Use little rules that help with your placements. That's all the tips I got for you today's. I'm learning a lot of stuff, though. I'm really grateful to be able to learn and develop and grow and just do better than I've been doing, hopefully. This is really good music, though. I really am enjoying it. Alright, let's see what we've got. See if we're happy with it. Probably have some bad guys up here, so be ready. Just waiting for some creepers to show up. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Does it work? Does it not work? And why or why not? I think we got it. I think our floor's done. Let's build the wall. Okay, so what I want to do for the wall is going to be interesting and kind of complicated. Can I get anywhere in my inventory here where I need to go? Waiting for bad guys to show up. I'm listening for them. Okay, I believe we decided on andesite and stone, and then diorite, and then calcite. I think that's the plan. Yeah, from according to this right here. Stone, andesite, diorite, and calcite. So stone, andesite, diorite, calcite. Thank you, I appreciate that. I am working my little tail off over here. Ooh, I can practice my placement jumping. Funsies. How's your placement jumping, black belt? You got black belt skills on your placement jumping yet? Ah, I missed that one. Missed it. Any bad guys coming after me yet? Missed it again. So much for my placement skills. Let's get a distance shot when the daytime comes, and we'll see where we are, and I'll see if I've got any squid ink I can pick up. Ooh, I like this song a lot. Spider! Can we hit him, you think? Probably have a bad guy sneaking up on me because his spider is a distraction. No problem. Got him. Took it a minute. I'm a little slow, but I get there in the end. Getting my groove back. Well, I spoke too soon. All right. Let's see how our gradient looks. We're doing a complicated gradient with the placement, and it is not the easiest task in the world. But this is all part of the learning process that I'm trying to do right now, so let's go get our spider guts. Oh, I fixed up this terrain here too off camera so you guys can see that now. Oh, I do have a bed over there. Okay, forgot I had one. Where's my spider at? Here, spider, spider, spider. He disappeared. I don't know where he is. Alright, let's look to see if we've got any ink for Sir Marin. I don't think we do. I put up this here so that I could get a hold of some ink, because sometimes the squid get caught in them and drown in the air. You know, they drown in air, I guess you could say. But I'm not seeing any stray ink packs around here, so I don't think we've had any luck. But Barry left me some links to some wonderful little squid farms. So we're going to build a squid farm probably off camera. I probably will record it though for like an episodic content. Not 100% sure on that. The singer also something in the song Fearless. Can't read it because I got a giant heart icon in the middle of my screen. Sang, oh, same song. Okay, or same singer rather. Cool. All right, let's see what we've got. You know what? I think it's working. What do you guys think? So now we're going to start and we have to do a fine tune. We get done. This is the first part, but then we have to bleed I can't talk. We have to bleed blocks. So we got to make sure that there's blocks kind of bleeding back and forth. Like this cobble, we really need to be bleeding it up here. I haven't decided on a rule for the cobble yet. But some of this cobble needs to actually get placed differently because it needs to bleed. It's got to bleed out of the layer, and that's part of the blending process, and I'm sure some of you know what I'm talking about. But for example, maybe we'll make a rule that cobble can appear in the bleed if it's surrounded or near a brick texture. We could make that a rule. If we say surrounded, then we could try this and oh poo. Didn't give me my block. Alright, already that's looking a little better. We could take this one out and move it up one. Alright, let me know what you guys think in the chat, but I think that that's actually working better. This one I'll move up just one block. If I can place it correctly. But yeah, I've been having issues with my mouse for a while. I don't have the scroll wheel doesn't work very well, and now it's kind of jerking sometimes when I'm trying to look around, so... It's a bit of a headache, but we're going to make it work. It's what we have, and I'm grateful to even have a mouse and a computer that runs right now, you know? Attitude of gratitude. Be as grateful as you can for what you've got, however, whatever it might be. All right, let's move this up here. And let's move this one over here. Starting to see the pattern. It's coming into my head. Sometimes, and I can click and I can see the pattern. I can really do some pretty cool stuff. But it does take being able to see the pattern. Alright, so I need a stone block to put there. I don't have an extra stone block. It's popped outside, but that's fine. Alright, so now we've got a little bit of the bleed going from the cobble up, so we've made it a little less cluttered that way. We'll have to bleed some of the andesite down, but I'm not going to worry about that right yet. Oh, okay. So you've already tried some squid farms. Alright, well, even if the results are horrible, if two of us have horrible squid farms running, eventually one of us ought to end up with a decent amount of ink for you. Or maybe together we'll end up with a decent amount of ink for you. I don't know. Don't have any better ideas at the moment. But, I guess we should probably grab my shulker box and my materials here because we're going to need them elsewhere. Because we won't be coming back here for a while. We're going to be working further up, so let's grab the last of this materials that left itself here. Did we get it all? I think we've got everything. Somebody was not happy about somebody else. Had nothing nice to say about them. Let's plop this down out here. We'll put our little campground out here with our little tools. I want to turn the music up a pinch. And I need to turn my heater up. Man, it got cold again. Oh, snaz can be turned off. I didn't even have the countdown on the screen for you guys. Sorry about that. Let's try that. Hold on one second. I have one of those. You've probably seen them. The little tiny, like 1 foot tall by 8-inch wide wall heater things. Maybe it's a little bigger than that, but it's not very big. About the size of a hardbound book. I think I got that about right on the size. That's what I have for a heater, folks. That's what we've got. But you know what? I have a small room that I work in, and it keeps it warm. So, you know, I could have nothing. I could be living on the street right now. So I can be grateful for what I have, man. May not be much, and it may not be wonderful, but it's more than nothing. Again, attitude of gratitude. We just got to keep practicing. Oh, come on. Give me my block. Don't give me that. I would love to find a mod, and if you know of any, let me know about it, but I'd love to find a mod that increases reach distance for one thing. But for another, I'd love to find a mod that, guess what, Black Belt, we aren't going to sleep again. We'll give you your no sleep time. I'd like a mod that sucks the blocks down to me better, you know? I'm really getting kind of tired of trying to get a hold of my blocks. They don't suck down to me like they're supposed to. I want them to suck down to me like they're supposed to. So maybe some kind of a vacuum mod. Does such a mod exist even, I wonder? But that's what I'd like to get. Oh my goodness, this again. Because it really kind of breaks up my flow when I'm sitting here trying to build. You guys know this, I'm sure. Sitting here trying to build and the flow just gets all broken up because of that stuff. This shouldn't be here. And we'll move this and we'll put it... It's a very good question. You know what? I don't think we will. I think we'll just put regular stone in there, but I don't have any more stone, so let's go get some more stone. Get ready to fight some bad guys. I can't get Black Belt in here to do all the fighting for me, or I would. He loves jumping into caves and going after bad guys. That's like his favorite thing to do. I'll give it a try. I'll try different farms. I'll see if I can find something that actually produces good. If I find anything, I'll let you know. I'll try to get it working, up and running tonight. I can't promise, but I will try. Best I can do for you. I'd like to help you get your build going. I got to see what you're building with all this stuff I got you too. I'm looking forward to seeing what you've been building. You know, I don't mind this kind of music, but it's a little chaotic for me right now, I gotta say. I've got 11 dirt from somewhere. Oh, I think I picked it up where I had the ring. Yeah, because of the ring of the thingamabob. Okay, so we got some stone a-cooking. Uh-oh. We had a flash. I don't know if you guys saw anything on the stream twice now. We might be losing power, folks, so the stream might be dying on you. I'm sorry about that. But I think we're losing power. I was wondering if we'd be able to go for very long, how long we'd be able to go. Well, you know, at least I got to get on here and have a little stream with you guys, so I'll be grateful for that. Did you guys experience anything on your end? Please let me know in the chat. But I am guessing that we're getting ready for a power outage. Because I saw it blank out there. I want the cobble block, and I want to put the cobble up here and put that there. Alright, let's get the next layer up. We don't have much time. If the power goes out, we're kind of winging it. Now we need to make some supports for this. Because this basement level here, this is a basement, and I don't want to get too much higher before I put in the supports. I don't want to get too, you know, this is still a rigid structure, so it will have supports, but I don't want to get too caught up doing supports, so let's get some spruce or whatever we decided we were going to use and lay out our beams for our basement really quick. Just kind of a general idea and see what we think. Your guys' feedback will be appreciated. Do I have spruce on me? I don't appear to have spruce on me. Did I grow some spruce or did I leave it over here in the bin? And was I going to use oak or was I going to use spruce for the beaming? Or was I going to use dark? I think I was going to use spruce. I think I was going to use. I have oak, but I don't have spruce, and I have jungle. Alright, well, let's go see what we got for getting us some spruce. Let me see. Hello, Jamie. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Sayun. Welcome to the stream. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? And thank you. I appreciate your feedback, man. It's more rigid than I'd like to build. I'm trying to learn to build more organically. I'm in the middle of a transition phase, not just in building, but in a lot of stuff that I'm doing. So it's nice to know that some of what I'm doing is coming out really nice. In case you're wondering about the texturing, I am using a texture pack to provide this nice winter effect for you. Okay, so now we've got some spruce. Let's put up our beams after we get the rest of the spruce. It won't take me more than a second because this axe is really good for getting my spruce that I need. We'll get our beams in. Can you guess what the building is, Sayun? Alright folks, don't let me forget to come back here and collect some saplings in about 5 minutes. You was watching the paranormal round table before you got here. Did you learn anything interesting? Did they say anything interesting? Okay, let's figure out where we want to put our beams. And doggies, let's get you out of here because we aren't going to need you down here. Let's put you up here. Very soon they should appear in front of me. Okay, let's go over here, doggies. There you go, that's one. Where's the other? There you go. Take a break right there. Yeah, let us know if there's anything cool going on there. So here's where we have a bit of a problem. Okay, so as you can see, we've got, you know, our round part here, but we don't want to run beams in here. I think, but I'm not sure. What we're going to do is a center column in here. And we're not going to go beam support in this center area. We're going to only run beams in that part back behind me. But let me know what you guys think in the chat. Let's get some beams a-going. I will announce here now, just to make it all official, that we are using NCS, No Copyright Sounds music. And we are listening to, and I should probably pin them into they probably want their credit. We're listening to the NCS releases over on Spotify right now. That's the burp I was talking about. Okay, so now I have to find out, is there a link anywhere convenient to this? Share, copy the link to the playlist. Okay, let's make sure we're pinning and copying this. This is what Slipstream likes, so I don't know if that link's going to work, and I still can't pin. It won't let me pin on my own. I can't click on my own posts and pin them or anything. I don't understand what's happening, but I can't work with my own stuff. And I am all logged in, but it won't let me pin, and it won't let me do anything. I have no controls over my own chat editions. I'm gonna have to find out what's going on with that. So you learned about 100th monkey effect on episode 261. Okay, tell us about the 100th monkey effect. I assume that has to do with the whole, if you have 100 monkeys on a typewriter and they're all typing, they can eventually make a manuscript, if memory serves. All right, let's see. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3. But yeah, tell us about that. Probably want a beam here. I can't say for sure, but I think we will. And I don't know that we want it that high. But I don't think I want to do it any lower. So I think we'll do a beam here. Nothing here is permanent, and we will of course be stripping it. I'm just going to leave it unstripped for now. Because what I'm attempting to do here is just try to figure out if this is the feel I want, this is the placement where I want it. That's what we're trying to figure out. We need to know where the floor is going to be here. And then we got to figure out, lay out our inner part of our tower if we're going to be doing that too. So that's my idea for the beams so far. We'll use a little bit of a B-dub trick, and we'll use some stairs in there and make a really nice support structure. Alternatively, we can lower the beams by 1 and then put the roof, or the what's actually the floor, but it's the roof down here, but we can put it on top and not go any lower than this. So let's see how that feels really quick. But that's lower than I want it to go, but then that would put the floor on top of this, which would still give you lots of headroom without being too claustrophobic. I do not like whatever this song is. I'm going to skip it here in just a minute. I'm not sure if our spacing is good here. Actually, you know what? I think we will keep it that low for right now. Alright, let's see if we can get out of here and get to bed. I know Black Belt likes us to stay awake, but I would prefer not to. I'll read your chat in just a second. I need to get where I have a little safety here. Eat some food. Okay, let's skip this song. I do not like it. I don't know about you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like this kind of music? Monkeys on one island will learn to do something. Monkeys having no contact with other monkeys. Do that thing without having contact with the other monkeys. I have a playlist of all the Paranormal Roundtable podcast episode on something channel. Okay. Alright, so there we go, and I guess our floor will go in there, but then we got a bit of an issue here. I don't really want the moss thing to be where our floor is. We also have another issue, and that is I do not know how I'm going to do the floor. I have yet to figure out a decent gradient for doing a floor. I'm just going to do a solid color for right now, but we definitely do not want moss bricks above, so we got to get rid of that. Let's do oak. I have 64 oak here. Let's grab that really quick. Probably far more than we need. Let's get our buttons working here. Get this floor put in because we want to get an idea of our height and stuff. I don't normally like to use full block flooring. Not my preference, if I'm honest. I like this music because if you were building something really epic, which I'm not, but if you were, you could listen to this music and put it like on a time lapse or something, and it would look really, it would be really cool effect. Not really my music for building, but it is good music for what it is. Alright, you guys can help me out. I could use some feedback and thoughts on how we're going to approach our tower and also how we can gradient this floor. One of the things we can do is we can do some stripped oak. Now we can do the same thing that we've done for the stone. We can just have, you know, in twos and singles and stuff based on whatever we can do our patches that way, maybe more in the middle and have a lot more of the bald stuff, but I don't know how well I like that texture for a floor. But if you have any thoughts, post them. Might even be some unconventional blocks we'll have to consider. But see, this is the issue right here. It's a simple issue to fix, but I don't want any of this moss or any of this brick here. None of that should be here. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove it, and we're going to give this a try as if this is what we're going to do for right now. I, of course, have not decided. But we will give it a try as if we are doing it. And some of this stuff, of course, is going to go because we're going to have a window. But I'm not doing windows till I get the structure figured out. Okay, so this one here I think is fine. We can fill that in just fine like a SOA. That'll work great. That's fine right there. I'll go ahead and do that one. That's fine. Doesn't look too overwhelming. May not work everywhere, but it's working. Okay, that one doesn't work, but we can fix that. Not a problem. Put one there, grab our stone. Do we have, oh, we have stone. I knew we had stone on us somewhere. Somewhere. Now this one we might actually do two instead of one. This one I'm thinking we'll do here and do that. And then maybe one here. Okay, so that's our texturing for what will be the first floor. And the problem now is we are only one block here at the top. The first floor is basically facing, it's these top three blocks here that we can see. The first floor is, there's a big drop off here, which I can put the entrance there. That's probably what we'll do. But we can't just come in through here like this. Unless we redo this whole terrain patch down here, which we could do and we might. I gotta think if I want to have a side entrance to this or if I want to entrance it from up there. I have to make that decision. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Should we put the entrance on the side or should we alter the terrain and put the entrance in a different way? Got all my blocks picked up. Let's go take a look at it from a distance, see how we're doing. I'm kind of excited about this. Even though it's still more of the rigid structure I was trying to avoid, I'm kind of excited about getting this built and seeing how it comes out. So there's my two choices, folks. We have all this nice terrain we just added here. We can put an entrance right here. We might even be able to do an entrance, a path that goes there and a path that goes here. So 2 ways in. Which might be the best situation. Or we can shave off some of this terrain here and create our entrance here. But it's going to feel kind of claustrophobic and cluttered. In reality, we'd have to lower this maybe 2 blocks to be able to do that. And then this would be too much of a drop off up here, but it might work. All right, let's get underneath and we're going to try and figure out a tower layout. I'm going to check chat. It's drums and bass, but that song was mid. Oh, okay, well, I'll leave it on next time they come on. Hello, Green Liquid, welcome to the stream. Heard somewhere that building lots of stuff is the best way to not get bored of Minecraft. That's the general idea, but it's not just about building. You got to enjoy yourself. You've got to be challenging yourself. You've got to be learning and growing. You got to have projects. You got to have goals. It helps to have a good community to be a part of. I'm on a really good SMP called Philosophy SMP. It's a good community, good supportive people, not very active. I look at an SMP like Arcadians, and they're really good at interacting with each other and being more interactive. I don't know how you're going to find a really good interactive SMP where a lot of people are getting together and doing projects and doing stuff. I think Ari's the one in charge of this SMP. I think he'll get to that point. I think Ari's probably learning how to do SMPs and figuring out how he wants his to be, and I think we'll get there eventually. We got a good community, so and you have to choose, of course. It's also personal choice. You got to get out there, put yourself out there, and meet people, and try to do stuff and work with people. I mean, even though it's, in my opinion, not super interactive, Boston was able to get together with June Bucket. They built a beautiful Christmas town for us for Christmas. So there is opportunity there to get together with people and make stuff. It just requires, actually putting yourself out there. And I have to admit, I'm not very good at doing that. So it's probably on me that I'm not getting more of an interactive experience. It's not really on anybody else or reflective of the server. Maybe the Arcadians looks the way it does because people are really, wow, I didn't want to do that. People are actually planning events and planning it to get together. I think Hermitcraft does a lot of planning as well. I don't know. But anyway, the main point is to have a good community where you have people that'll challenge you, that'll support you, that'll build with you, that'll be there for you and do stuff with you. That helps a lot. If you don't have that, you're not going to go on by yourself. It works for a little while, but you're going to eventually just kind of get tired of it because you don't really have anybody to play with. And you want to be playing with other people sometimes. Even antisocial people like myself. So I don't know if I like how that stuff looks there, folks. I gotta be honest. I'm not sure I'm a fan. But it would follow with the actual textures that I've used because it's a basement and it's by the ocean. It's damp. So it would look green, You'd expect that. Stripped birch, maybe sandstone. Okay. I don't have any sandstone, but I do have some birch. You got a building idea, giant tree. Yep, that's on my to-do list. I got to learn how to build the tree. I don't know what you mean. On the side for the entrance. Okay, so I have one vote for on the side for the entrance from Green Liquid. Thank you for your feedback there. I'm kind of tending to agree because I have all this wonderful, look at what I've built here. And this goes down the ideal height. And it would be a really nice, organic, kind of curving stairwell to go down to here. and then get into the building from right here. So I think you're right. I just think I need to curve this terrain over that way, maybe, and get rid of some of this edging right here. So maybe have the terrain come to about here or here, and then just go over. In fact, let's do it right now. Fudge, let's do it. I'm now excited. I want to see. So let's give myself lots of room, though. I want to know if this will work. So let's find out. We need to go fix our tools, too. We're getting a little bit weak on our tools. Okay, so we will start with a basic kind of an idea here. I like this song. This is pretty cool. Okay, that's a little bit too much of angles, I think. But let's look at it from above. That's how we'll tell. It looks like we've got... Nope, it went through the ad. Okay, good. Okay, I'm thinking possibly right here. All right, let's see. And then we'll get rid of this. We have the snow breaking sounds because of the way that the person that made this texture pack chose to do stuff. So try to bear with here. Okay, I think we need a little bit of thing here. Get rid of that. And I think this should be a 2 as well. Get rid of this. Unless I want to do like, no, I don't want to do like that. I'll do this. All right, let's add some terrain in. I hope that's not too regular looking. I'm trying to make it look natural. This is all new to me. I am not one that alters or messes with the terrain much. I usually leave the terrain as it is, but I'm actually challenging myself this time around and learning how to do this stuff. So that's what's going on here, in case you're wondering. On the side, another vote by Jamie Roshan. Thank you. Is it Roshan or Rockin'? I have put some tree AI generated built in your Discord server. Thank you, Sir Mar. Oh, you got into that too, huh? Or were you into AI generating already? Or did I get you into it? Craving Raisinets. You know, I have not had a Raisinette in forever. And you know what I miss? You guys will think I'm nuts, but I miss Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. But I don't mean the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups that you can get in the store right now. They aren't the same thing. They've changed that recipe. I know, because I used to really be into it even like 20 years ago. I think they changed the recipe in the last 20 years. However, they were 20 years ago. So a 20-year-old, if it was still good, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup is what I have a craving for, because that stuff is good. That was good back in the day. And that's not good anymore, but it used to be. And they were bigger, too. I remember they were slightly bigger than they are now. And the chocolate was different as well. I remember the chocolate tasted a lot better back in the day. I don't know if you guys remember any of that, but I do. I even remember how chili cheese... This will make you guys hungry. I remember how the chili cheese corn chips, Frito-Lay corn chips, how they used to taste. They were good too back in the day. Not so much anymore. So this is what we have so far. This may not be enough, so let's give myself 2 more. But we got to work on the music, so give me a minute here because I've got another ad that it's trying to get through on me. That's the rules, you know, if you're doing Spotify, you got to put up with the ads. Ooh, I like this. I'm putting up the volume. Hope that's okay, folks. Okay, I think we already heard this, but that's okay. We'll listen to it again. Unless you got an objection, you can let me know if you do. Alright, let's see if this will work better or worse. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. We'll fill it in with dirt and we'll see if we've got something here. I'm trying to avoid too much of this regular angles here that you're seeing. I'm trying to avoid that. Takes a little bit of work, you know, trying to sketch it out and figure it out. So we'll get there. I'm slow, but I get there eventually. Gorgon City is a really good group if you like drums and bass, Jamie Rockin'. Gorgon City and Odessa. They're both really good. Alright, let's scratch out this. Of course, I can't listen to that stuff here. It's, you know, not legal. Because I don't have a copyright permission for that. I'm trying to think if I want to leave this or change this at all here. I kind of like it, actually. I like the roundedness to it. But I have to admit it's too regular. Let's try...
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Okay. What the heck? Oh, this is like a synthwave and something else mixed together. Alright, let's get an aerial view. And see what we think of the curves and how it looks. What do you guys think? Does that work? I think we need to mess with this part right here just a little bit. But I think it's going to work, but I don't know that we have enough room to do a stairwell. But we can adjust this terrain. That's not a problem. But let's figure this out here. I like the synthwave stuff. This is kind of cool. I've been known to listen to some synthwave here and there. Alright, let's see. What I'm thinking, maybe... Electric Boogie. I like it. Okay, let's try that. It is amazing how much dirt you can use with just doing a little bit of terrain work. I'm constantly amazed how much dirt it takes to do terrain work. I mean, you never expect it to take that much, but it takes a lot more than you ever expected. And I think I need to bend it in there where the torches are just slightly. I think. is what I want to do. I think it's what I want to do. I'm not 100% sure, actually. Maybe bend it out even. Let me see about that. Let's go to sleep real quick. I've been doing it already. Oh, that's cool, Sir Martin. It's awesome to hear that. You're going to sleep. Okay, good night, Sir Martin. Thank you for joining us. And man, that's late for you, but thank you for stopping by and joining us, man. I really appreciate that. Appreciate your support. I am having a nice stream already, so thank you. You'd probably want temporal teleportation as a superpower. The ability to teleport anyone in space, then you get the old Reese's that way. Yeah. Sir Martin actually said the thing about drums and bass, and it's pronounced Roachin. Okay. My apologies. Get facts a little screwed up. Roachin. I gotta hit the sack. I stayed up past my bedtime. I'll catch you another stream. Cheerio. Okay, goodbye, Jamie. Goodbye, Sir Martin. Thank you for joining. It's been awesome hanging with you guys. I'm gonna pump this out here and see what we think when we pump this out a little bit. Get good rest. Don't get us so addicted to the AIR that you can't get your sleep, Sir Morin. I know how that goes. I've been doing that a lot lately. Been a bad boy. No, I think I don't want that one. But I think I do want this. Good question. Well, you don't want your name to be Rockin'? Yeah. I won't use that again. Okay, let's see. What are we doing here? And whichever of you recommended NCS to me, thank you. I appreciate it. It's been nice having some music. I didn't think I was going to have any music tonight, so. Black Belt, if you're still around, thank you also for joining. If you're not still around, that's cool. I know you're busy wedding planning. It's probably getting late for you as well, so. Anybody that's still around, thank you for joining. We're going to go just a little longer and then we're going to get out of here. I'm not sure I like that, to be perfectly honest with you. Let's move this in one. So, Sir Marn and I are doing the AI art together. I'm glad I learned about that. That's been so much fun. I think that might actually work a little better for me. Alright, let's get an aerial view and see what we've got. Oh yeah, that'll work. Okay, so now we've got it ready, and I already see where I can put a stair right here. So that'll be perfect. We've got the stair, we've got a doorway where we can put right into that area there. We'll go ahead and clear out the blocks for the doorway right now, and then what we'll do is we'll lay out the tower. I gotta check the time. We've gone 2 hours, so that's good. I usually like to try to go 2 hours. Alright, so we've got a 2 entrance if we want here. We can do a 2 or we can do a 1. I don't know if I'll make this how we're going to do this door yet, but there we go. We've got our way in and out of our structure right here. We'll figure out something to put here for the floor. I'm not sure what it will be yet. But I don't think we'll keep what we've got there right now. For now, we'll put stone in there. Okay, and then we can put a temporary batch of stairs right here. I think that would be a good idea. Just to give us an idea of where the stairs are going to be in here. I got some polished andesite. Let's just do some regular andesite stairs. I think the polished is going to be too formal. Let's take this moss carpet out. Alright, our inventory is getting a little bit crowded, so we're going to have to work on that. But let's say that the stairs are going to go something like this. And then maybe they'll go up here like so. We don't know for sure yet, but let's say we'll do something like that. Alright, so let's sketch out our tower floor and then get out of here. I think it's time to quit. But it has been a heck of a lot of fun today. I did a lot more than I expected to do, and I got a lot further than I expected to get, so I'm grateful. And that was a good idea, doing this from the side, because now when we look down here, it's not all sticking out. It's partially built into the terrain, which is what we wanted, so... And then we'll probably do some kind of smoothing out along these walls, but I'm not sure yet on that. I'll have to think about that some more. Okay, let's find our center point. That should not be too difficult. We'll use calcite. Did we guess it? Got it right from that side. What do you guys know? I have a little bit of intelligence here. Okay, so we're going to have a center column, and around that center column is going to be our stairs, but we have to work it so that we can actually make the stairs function properly. Let's try 5. Gives 4. Let's try 5 in between. That's probably too little. Yeah, because of that up there. Let's go with 4. Because it's got to be able to fit along this wall here. Should have at least 3 there. Okay, now we've got 4 either way we look at it. Okay, that should do it. Well, no, we only got 3 there, and then we've got... I cannot remember how much room we need to make stairs function up here, but I think we should have 4. So let's do 4. Let's try from here. Okay. Not a very exciting center tower with this particular design. But that's okay. We can work on it and see if we can't flesh it out and make it look a little bit cooler. And if not, there's nothing wrong with using it as it is. So the plan here will be to build the stairs around this. I could actually expand this maybe one more. And if I expand it one more, will that look better? Let me see. We won't be using the calcite, of course. This is just so I can trace out a visible design and figure out what the plan here is. If we go 2 by 2, is that more exciting? It does make a more regular stair design that we could use. I'll get an aerial view of it and we'll see what we think. I'm really in the zone right now. I'm enjoying this. Good music too to go with it. Hopefully I won't get in trouble. Alright, let's go to bed real quick. Hello, you. I've got a creeper. We stayed up too late and the creeper sleep police have come out to patrol us. We'll have one dog awake in case anybody comes after me. Alright, let's check our damage. You know, we always like to look. Hey! We look like a pincushion. One right in the side of my head. That looks really painful. Alrighty, so let's see what we've got here. I'm gonna go with it, and you know why I'm gonna go with it? Even though it's kind of a clunky circle, the stair potential here is pretty good, I think. So let's play with it really quick before we go. Put our blocks away in our box here. And let's get some stairs. And what we want to do is we want to put the stairs maybe in a 2 or a 3 around it. And I want to see if they can blend together in such a way that we can have that working for us. Let's take the oak and put that away somewhere else. And these stairs can go away somewhere else, and all the oak can go away somewhere else. This can go in here. We'll keep a stack of oak in here. Makes it easier so we don't have to go hunting. All right, last order of business before we end the stream tonight. Let's find out. We need to get a bunch of stairs that we can play with. Whatever the easiest stair for me to make would be. I think I've got a bunch of wood stairs. We'll use wood right now. We won't be keeping it in wood stairs. We're going to change it out to something else. But wood stairs for now is what we're going to use. So this is grass. Okay. Okay, let's eat up some food here and let's go get our music running. Okay, let's get rid of this. Do we have a shield? Yes, we do. So let's put our shield back in place so we can defend ourselves better. Alright, so what we gotta know, we only have this right now. We should also have some slabs. So let's grab some slabs. Because we need to be able, using slabs and blocks and stairs, we have to create... Oh, I forgot to go check for stuff over there. I've lost all the saplings now. I should have gone over there. Okay, here's some of that. Here's some blocks. But that's okay. We'll just miss out on that for now. I don't want a clunky stairwell. That's the thing. I want a really nice stairwell. Uh-oh. My mouse is messing up. Alright, let's check and make sure all of our stream stuff is running. Everything appears to be working. Alright, so now we're going to go in here, and this is our last task of the evening. We're going to go down here, and we is going to try to figure out our layout of our stairwell. Now, I have no idea where the stairs need to come at, where they need to end at, where they need to start at. I don't know. Nor do I know how I'm going to put them together, and they also have to connect to this wall at some point. So there's a lot of unknowns here that we've got to work through. Okay, so now here we've reached a corner and we've got a choice. And what I'm thinking is maybe we go this way. Trying to match up with that down there. Alright, so we've got a little more work here to figure out how we're going to do our angles. Not 100% sure on it, but I think we got enough room to work with, which is good. Alright, let's build up this inner core wall a little bit more. I need to have a little more height to work with so that I can see how it goes in between the two. Shouldn't take me too long to build it up real quick. I've got plenty of calcite, so that's not going to be a problem. We just have to find the formula. There's a formula here for this stairwell. We just gotta find it. It shouldn't be too hard to locate. Alright, is that enough room? That's barely enough room to do much here. Then I gotta figure out what the center core is going to be made out of and how it's going to work and what's going to be in the middle of it and what the plan is, because it's just my support right now, but I gotta figure out what the plan is. I'm gonna go ahead and get another batch of that, and I want that high enough that I can actually wind my way around it and not worry about. I just need to be able to see how this is gonna work. And then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna build this center core out of. Because right now I don't really know. And then I gotta figure out how it's supposed to all go together, because I don't know. Let's try that. Okay, so here we go. So this is our, and what I'm thinking is we need to have, along the flat sections, we need to have flat sections of stairs. And we know we need to move up by slabs. So let's do some rough math here. Oh, pardon me. Let's say that our stairs for this part are going to start right here. We can go up a little if we need to. Actually, that doesn't make any sense. When you think about it right here, this part here don't make no sense. I gotta figure out how to plug that hole. Okay, so we've got to meet it here, and we've got to figure out how to plug or work with this part here. This is one option right here. Of course, you can't climb up it. That's one option that we can do, and another option we can do is, of course, sealing it off, and another option we can do is using the slabs. Okay, so if we're gonna do that, that gives us a stairwell of 2. So we would probably pursue the same kind of an idea here. Okay, so we've got enough of a landing here. Actually, this isn't too bad. We've got a 4 here, we've got a little 2 here. And then we can take this out and do perhaps that. So from the stairs we have 6, then we have 4 essentially. We can replace this with one of these. And then got whatever that is, then we have 6 again. for the stairs. So that all fits. And then if I want to continue this nice pattern, I might do something like that. Now the next question is, do we want to raise it higher on the sides? Will that work better or worse? Thinking about flow right now. And that's the best flow, having it just come along the sides like that and an end there. Then you've got 4 when you get up there, then you've got 4 here, and then you've got your 6 into the stairwell. I just don't like how it looks, you know? To me, I just don't like how that looks. Why I don't like that appearance, I don't know. I hope it'll grow on me, I just don't like how it looks. And there's one other issue that I'm not happy with, and that's that this is different than that. Yeah, that wouldn't work. So we gotta go like that. Now, how would it look or feel if I went here? That better or worse?
When a day's gone, we've only begun. That's the best part. When we get it on.
No, that wouldn't work. That doesn't feel very good. Either this or the other one. I'm going to stick with this one. I think it gives the most room to move around. Alright, let's check underneath it and see what we've got going on here, because we also got to figure out how things are going to be supported. Alright, so I'm thinking like that, and then we just got to figure out how our supports are going to work. I'm probably going to poke out anything connected. So that one I can't do. Alright, that one's fine. Try that one. And what about you? Okay, I think that's about as good as we're going to get on that. Kind of clumsy looking, but I think it's going to work. The pattern's there. Whether this is the height or where we want to start it, I don't know yet, but everything's there. I think what I would like is that this staircase should connect to that. So I am guessing, let me see here. We've got 1, 2, 3. Height is 4, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So to get that to work, yes, it will have to rotate and then be here. I think here is 5 up. Let's verify. 1, 2. No, that's not 5. That's 3. So that's 4. That's 5. Oh, okay. Well, that's going to be an issue already because the stairs aren't going to match. But let's work at it before we get out of here and quit for the evening. Now that we've got our pattern figured out and we've done our testing and we know what works and what doesn't, we'll use this template. So we got a bunch of slabs, 6 of them right here at the top. Okay, and then after we have 6 slabs, we have 6 more slabs up 1 level, but the edges of that, because it's now at the top, no, we don't have any blocks there for that yet. Okay. Oh, this one's at the top. Okay, so we would have these 2 here. Alright, won't be quite that many. We're going to be starting the addition of our... So is that what I've done here? I should have, yeah, these should all be solid blocks. Alright, so we have 2 going up 1 more level, and then a bunch flush with that off to the side going up to the wall. Don't have my numbers quite right here. So we come up, we have 6, then we have 6 more, essentially. And then we have 2. Six, there's my 6. It doesn't quite match. The other one. I'm a little bit stumped here. Alright, so 6, 6. The 2 is facing the wall. I don't have a wall that I'm facing in this direction. Oh, so this will have to be different. I'll have to figure out how this, if I go this way, how that's going to fit. Okay, gotcha. I'm thinking that's it right there. Alright, so we've got this kind of an L shape, angled shape going on. Let's grab our blocks. Hello, Black Belt. Welcome back. I'm just wrapping up. Right now I'm figuring out my staircase. logistics here. I'm just wrapping up. I'm getting ready to wrap up the stream. I'm going to check the music in a minute. It stopped on me. Trying to figure out how to do this pattern in a reverse way here. So I'm trying to figure that out. So we've got basically an I shape. It's pointing at 6 more. Going to... I'm stumped again. Not seeing it. It's just not clicking. Okay, so it's raised up and then it follows it. There, it's like an eye. But how come I'm not seeing the same shape over here? I'm just not seeing it. I don't know. I've lost the pattern. I can't find it. I know it's there, but I can't find it. And we've got a problem anyway, because this is not what we want here. It will work, but that's not what we want. Well, that's closer to what we're looking for. Okay. And these are top or bottom. These are top slabs. So these two can be replaced with solids. And these 3 can be solids. And that one can be a solid, I think. All right, let's check the other side that we've done here. Yep, solids. Solids, and these should be solids as well. Okay, so now we can delete this stairwell because we're probably not going to go this direction. But I still have to decide if I want to run it that way or if I want to run it another way. I've got to look at it, see if I've got the pattern figured out for myself here. We'll delete the rest of that later. I'm not worried about it for right now. And I got to figure out how the middle of this is going to work. But now you'll come down into the basement area. You'll have to go the long way around. So the only other way to do it is to make it so that the stairs wind this way. That would probably be better, actually, if we have it so that when you come down, you can come right in. So let's go ahead and rig that up real quick. Now that we're figuring out our patterns. Alright, let's go find ourselves some music. And welcome back to the stream, Black Belt, if I haven't already said. Okay, moving along, singing a song. I think we've got the pattern figured out. Took me a minute, but I think I've got it. And then I think what I like to do here is I want to have it go up one more. But I think we figured it out, and we have what we're looking for here. That took a minute. I mean, that took a minute for me to find it, but when I found it, it's just smooth sailing. Nice. I am very pleased with that. And we've got our proper supports underneath. Of course, we're not going to do it in wood. We're going to change that, and we're not going to do those kind of supports. It's going to look a lot nicer. This is temporary. We're just trying to figure out the pattern and a way to build this and blend it into our stairs. Now, I know for flow's sake, because I come from a level design background, that we want to make sure that it flows. And when you go down this stairwell, you're going to want to go into the basement. That's the whole purpose of the stairwell. The rest of this doesn't exist for anything. So this is going to work that way. You'll come down here from up here, and you'll find yourself right here into the basement. So the flow is good. All right, so next question. And the next level. Okay, and this is where it gets tough again, but I think I've got it down. I just hope I can remember this. It's, you know, I learn these things and then I forget. Very frustrating. You know? You want to remember this stuff. It's important. Oh, poo. Now, I gotta remember our next bit. So, we always have it going one up on the inside wall. So this changes slightly here. Wrong. And then we get up here and we have our next bit, I think. I think that's basically what we've got. We've got basically two L's, one with two, one with one. I believe that's what we've got. Yeah, we've got a 2L and a 1L that comes to a floor. So we've got a 2L and a 1L, and now it's coming to what's going to be our floor. And of course, again, we will have our supports. I am really enjoying that. That is just fun to figure this stuff out and to make it look good, even with just plain wood. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, so now we've got our stairwell that's going to be around our middle tower, because the middle tower is, of course, if you've already guessed what the structure is, there's a reason that it's there. That's our support for our tower, is this middle tower. And then we can now get off. No, we made one slight miscalculation. We messed up. You guys see what I did wrong? This is fine here, but it didn't come around to here. It needs to let you off right here, I think. I don't think we should put the floor out at all. And it wouldn't work anyway, because you still need to be able to get up to the floor. I do need the exit to be here, though. So if I stick the stairwell here and go up, there won't be enough room to do anything on either side. Alright, well, at least I figured out the pattern, even if I messed it up a little bit. So it does look like we have to do it the wrong way, and the flow is going to have to be bad. Because there's no way to get it to work otherwise. It gets too high. Now, there is one solution, though. If I can figure out where 5 is, give me 1 second to figure this out. So 5 is this layer. 4 down from the top. Ooh, I like this song. I need to put this on my list somewhere. Where is this? This is Give Up by Clerics and Shy Meisel. I know how this guy feels, you know? Thumbs up. Okay, thank you for that. Okay, so our other choice here, folks. 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here. Our other choice is to remove this. And we can make this entire thing continue around. There's no rule that says that we have to have the stairwell constantly spiraling up. It doesn't exist. And if it did exist, I'd break it just out of spite. So we're going to just continue along here like so. So let's see what we think of that, shall we? Ah, pooey. Did you notice, Black Belt? We're not sleeping. Seems like an awful lot of wasted space here, but maybe in real life you would have this tower space. You could maybe have a lookout and be able to see if any ships are coming. I don't know. I've never been anywhere like this, so this is all coming out of my imagination. And well, if this works, then we will figure out, we'll make this oak. I'd be curious to know if I guessed my sizing right or not. Okay, so now the only issue is, of course, getting up and down into here, but we have enough room here to make a stairwell. So that's not really a problem. Can we not do that, please? Let's do what we want to do. And I think we ran out of blocks. Great. Come on down here, zombie. Go bug somebody else. There's another one around here somewhere. And he'll sneak up on me and munch on me if I'm not paying attention. Where are you? Where is he? Well, let's go to sleep, so that'll help him get rid of him. Oh, there you are. Do not interrupt my game time, folks, with your stupid making me sleep business. Well, let's get my... Well, I don't have my weapon that needs the mending on it. Any other bad guys we need to be keeping an eye on around here? Of course, we're going to have to come down with the textures, obviously. And actually, I should raise this up one more so that it's flush. So let's look into that real quick before we go, see if we want to do that. Oh, okay, I see where I can do it too, folks. Because remember, we do these variety of L's here. And then I gotta remember how this works, but I think... Trying to remember how I do this. Give me a minute. My mind is kind of blanking right now. I think, but don't quote me, that this would be full blocks. Not quite. Close, but not quite. I think it's full blocks right here. Growly. No, that's not quite right either. Okay, we lost it. We had a pattern, but we've lost... Oh, maybe this is supposed to extend out a little more. And my axe is about ready to die on me. Oh, jeez. I need to fix it for sure. Alright, and this is where I think we would come out with the steps. I think we're still off a bit here. Because steps would be here. We lost it, folks. We had the pattern and we lost the pattern. But we'll find it again. I'm nothing if not persistent. So we'd either start the stairwell there or we'd start at one lower. So let's see what we've got here. We won't be using the stairwell, of course. Okay, I think that's it. I think we've got it. Not 100% sure. But that didn't raise our height any. Oh, great. We need to raise our height by one more block to be able to get in over there. Well, that is annoying. So we either keep it the way it is and go up when we get over there, or we change it over there, but I don't know which is better. Okay, well, let's keep it the way it is for now, because I don't know which is better. I need a break, so we're going to wrap it, and I will think about it some more, maybe do some sketching and try and figure it out, because I know there's a solution. Right now, we'll just leave it like this. You can get up here, and then we can get you through here. And then somewhere around here, I think we'll start the diagonals. Either here or over there. We start the diagonals again, which let's go ahead and trace it in real quick. But the problem here with this now is that I have two layers here that I have to shift down. Whereas if I was able to raise this up one, I'd have more. Now my other option, I do have one more choice here. I can actually come out and go up one more high. So I'll play with that off camera, because if I come out one on the stair right here and come out to here, I can go up one more high, and it will be up to here at this point. And then I could do this, and then I only have to shift down one, and then it will match and go flush right here, which I think I like the idea of the best. So I'll play with that off camera. But let's wrap it here, folks. It's been fun. I'm really getting into the building right now, but I need a break, you know, and I've been talking for a good 2 hours, so voice is going hoarse on me. Let me know what you guys think in the chat below. Please be sure to leave your comments. If you're part of my Discord, you can join my Discord and leave your comments there on Discord. I always like to get feedback. Go inside where we're safe. I like our little terrain thing. I like our side entrance. That's going to look really good when we're done. Made a lot of progress today. I'm going to working on those stairs and getting them to go up one more level. But let's get out here on the deck. Alrighty. So that's it, folks. I guess I'll see you on, well, either I might see you tomorrow. No promises. I'm not committing to a Wednesday stream, and I need to get some work done, but maybe tomorrow, and if not, for sure Tuesday. I don't know if we're going to gear up on the Sunday streams again or not. I'm not doing any other content, so I probably should do something. Black Belt gave me an awesome no sleep challenge. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for joining me on the stream. Thank you, Black Belt, for coming and joining me, and then coming back and joining again. I appreciate it. Yeah, build's coming right along. Let's do a real quick distance shot before we leave. It's our last task for today. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next stream. Let's do this distance shot real quick. I did promise a distance shot, and I forgot about it. Let's get in our boat down here. And let's see what we've got so far and how it looks. It should look really good from a distance. I'm kind of curious, though. And then I need to figure out a squid farm and get that going for Sir Majin or Sir Marin. I don't know if it's which way it's pronounced, but got to get that going for him. And I'm going to have a little supper. It's supper time. I haven't had any supper yet, and I'm hungry. All right, let's hope that this bear doesn't bother me too much. I'll stay out of his way. He's looking at me with a frowny face, so I'll stay on this. Alrighty, wow. I actually like how that looks. What do you guys think? Let's zoom in. Yeah, it's blending in really well with the hill. I like the way the tower looks. And the gradient is going to look really sweet on that when it's all done. It's going to be nice. Let's go a little further away and check the gradient on that. Oh yeah. This is going to be one of my best builds that I've done. Even though it's a rigid style, not quite what I was looking for there, it's going to be really good when it's done. Hello, sir. Is there an ice cave in here? Wonder if there's any goodies hiding in there. Okay, well, let's get out of here. I'm going to go into chat, and I will catch you guys on the next stream. Let's go to bed. I know we're going to break the no sleep challenge here, but get rid of this nighttime and get on to the next task. I'll fiddle some more with the stairs, probably off camera, but I will record, and I'll do the same for the squid farm. Probably off camera, but I will record. All right, we're out of here. See you guys next time. Music has been copyright of NCS, no copyright music. Minutes. Sign off.